I'm not a politician, I'm not a philosopher, I'm only a theater director, but a theater director that travels around the world a lot with my productions. I worked a long time and a lot in New York. I just come from Hong Kong, where we played, we go to London to play Shakespeare this weekend. So I travel around the world a lot, and we have to be very much aware that the idea that our identity as a human being is mainly defined by our ethnic identity is wrong. Mm-hmm. I don't believe that. I think my identity anyway is it's a mixture of 15, 20 things, and not only my ethnicity. And I think when we try to open our mind to that idea, that would help already a lot to make the first step into the second step. We shouldn't say, no, be happy, look at this. No, that's not the way that these people feel. They feel frustrated, they feel abandoned. So the politicians, but the new kind of politicians should find a way, of connecting to these people. And when you connect to these people, you have a conversation going on. And now there is no conversation. It's just shouting against each other. There's no conversation really going on.
Can art show somehow how to talk and not shout,
Well, what art can do very well is show the world that could be. That's what art can do. I don't believe in art, to talk with Shakespeare, as a mirror of reality. I think art can show the world that could be. A world that we have lost, or a kind of utopia. And I think that's the important thing, that art should never be a direct reflection of what's actually going on, because the newspapers, television, radio, they're much faster than theater or whatever art can be. But I think art, on the long run, really gives a deeper insight in the humanity that could be tomorrow or the day after.
I mean, I understand that you, while working in Holland, for example, you don't maybe feel it, but
in Holland, I have to correct you, because
okay, tell me.
3 years ago there were huge cuts by the government in the budget, and it was a cut. We got a cut in my theater from almost 15% of our budget. That's a lot, No, it's also in Holland. This right-wing situation is alive, Also in Holland, arts, really we have to defend arts every day. We have to defend the importance of art, because the politicians are not doing it anymore. And I think perhaps we should go back in history a little bit. After the Second World War, in Germany, politicians supported arts extremely, in an extreme way. They really supported it, because they knew that art could be a possibility or an instrument, to heal the society. A society of people that had done terrible things to other people. And so that's not that long ago. So all the theater in Germany, the books that were written, poetry that has been written, movies that have been made, it was immensely supported. And still, after now more than 60 years, still people never question the importance of art in Germany. And I think perhaps that's something that we can learn from in our times, in Poland, in Amsterdam, in Holland, in Belgium, and everywhere else.